let's move on to the third bowl. This kicks off 3:30 Eastern on ABC in Orlando, Florida. And this is my my favorite bowl name. So we always say all the sponsor names, but this is the Avocados from Mexico Cure Bowl between Miami of Ohio and Appalachian State. Appalachian State up to 6.5 point favorite, over under 44.5. I started handicapping this game, wrote down the bowl name, and for 2 days straight was singing that stupid.
It's a great commercial,
catchy jingle. Yes, but it's an amazing catchy jingle. But now I think it's so dumb because I can't get it out of my head, and I just walk around the house saying it.
Do you know the difference between avocado in California, Mexico, and like everywhere else in the United States? It's not even close. Like it's so much fresher, so much bigger. It's like fantastic.
Yep. Agreed. Big avocado fan. But big news here: Miami of Ohio starting quarterback. Well, they're starting quarterback for the MAC championship. Avion Smith, he hit the portal, and earlier in the season, their really good starting quarterback, Brett Gabbert, he got hurt for the second straight year, out for the year. So the starting quarterback for Miami of Ohio is going to be Henry Hessen, redshirt sophomore. I watched his Indiana highlights the other day.
He's got Robert Morris highlights.
I didn't get into them. I just wanted to see how mobile he was. Which he's not. He's like a pro style quarterback. Which is weird because they went from Gabbert's a pro-style quarterback, but then Avion Smith, Avion Smith was not a great quarterback. Like, they won the MAC title. He went like 6 of 16 for 90 yards. But he was mobile, and they changed. Like he would give you rushing yards, and they would run read options. So they got to go back to like the Gabbert offense. What I think they're going to do here. Well, by the way, so I should mention App State. One of their better running backs, Nate Noel, their leading rusher. He's in the portal. Donovan Spellman and edge, not too important. And then a couple of their depth receivers, Deshaun Davis and Milan Tucker in the portal. So pretty close to full strength teams. Miami's depth chart just came out. Every other starter is playing. My boy, Graham Nicholson, he's all American, Action Network. He went into the portal and came back. So he's going to be there. Miami, Ohio, how they have to win this game is how they have to win every game that they've won this year. Defense, which is elite for a group of 5 team, and special teams. And App State's run D is poverty. We thought it was getting better. We saw that it really wasn't last week. So Miami, Ohio, what I think their game plan is going to be is they're going to come out and they're going to run, punt, run, maybe a shot downfield to Gage Labradine, punt. And I think that can work here. There's a lot of uncertainty. I think if you were playing a bowl pool, Miami of Ohio is a decent pick just because there's a ton of uncertainty. I also think that they're really going to show up. They're going for their 12th win, and that would be the first time this program's won 12 games since Big Ben was there in 2003. App State used to playing in bigger games than this, so and they had a pretty devastating loss to end the year, whereas Miami of Ohio kind of riding high. So I know Avion Smith went in the portal, their quarterback was in the portal, but everyone else is playing. Everyone else came out, all their star defenders that were playing. There's no question. Their kicker was one of their best players. Said he's coming back, and they're playing. So I think Miami Ohio is excited to be here. I also think Miami Ohio's defense is so sound, and they're going up against a gunslinger who's gonna, he makes risky throws. I think that's going to lead to turnovers. So I have a bad number here. I took 5.5. One of the first bets I made. I love this Miami Ohio team. I didn't expect Avion Smith to hit the portal. I can't imagine how much interest he's going to get. So yeah, I got a bad number. I will add at 7. If it gets there, I still like Miami at 6.5. I don't even mind my position of 5.5. But I will say I'm higher on everyone in Miami Ohio. But I love their special teams. I love their defense. You're going to get a running dog here. Historically, running dogs with good special teams and good defenses in bowl games have been very profitable. So I like my boys. I like my Red Hawks catching the points. I think they can have success on the ground, maybe hit 1 or 2 explosive passes, but they can win this game with their defense and special teams. And I think they can get a push on this App State D-line. What do you see here?
Yeah, I went back and forth on this one. Now I have App State -5 that I got real early, and I am going to come back if I can get a Miami of Ohio 7.5. I'll probably even consider it at 7 because there's some other factors going on outside of the field that I think is going to make this a lower scoring game. Now for Miami of Ohio, running back Rashad Amos is the key against this really poor App State rush defense. The problem is App State's best run concept they go up against is inside zone. That's what all the Miami of Ohio runs. But I kind of question, like, is that what we're going to do with Henry Hessen at quarterback, a pro style?
Yeah, you'll probably you might get a different, and look, the element of surprise works in your favor here too. You don't,
they might just line up and run power or run man blocking because I just don't see inside zone being the key here. So you can't take advantage of App State. So that was one reason why I got a little nervous about the App State -5. And then you go and look at that box score against Troy, and Troy just dominated App State in standard downs, 8.2 yards per play. Even though App State's defense is 20th in defensive finishing drives, Troy logged a touchdown on every drive that crossed the 40. So, man, this App State's just been hot and cold when we've been betting them. You don't get anything in between. And so the question is can App State offense run or pass on this defense of Miami of Ohio? Because Stuck is right. The Miami of Ohio has a huge, huge leg up in special teams. They're number 1, App State's 41st. Third down defense, Miami of Ohio's 12th, App State's 92nd. So what is Joey Aguilar going to do? He should have moderate success against cover 1 and cover 3 packages that Miami of Ohio run, but we'll see. I don't have a lot of faith in Joey Aguilar because sometimes he's on, sometimes there's 7 turnover-worthy plays. Now, the total in this game is dropping. Open 47, some shops. Now it's below 45 in some places. The Saturday forecast for your Avocados from Mexico Cure Bowl, 50% rain in Orlando, nearly 20-mile-an-hour winds. Forget the rain. It rains in Florida all the time. 20-mile-an-hour winds would affect.
Big advantage by Ohio, by the way.
Huge advantage for Miami Ohio because they're not going to pass the ball down the field, but Joey Aguilar is going to try. Kicking game, that affects App State, right? I mean, so heavy wind is, I think, going to affect the Mountaineers way more. I will get out of my App State at 5 if I can get a 7 or a 7.5, which we might get as this forecast tightens up or just some late public steam comes in on the Mountaineers. I'm not sure, but I will be looking for 7.